Everybody, welcome to day 5
with Elina. So today we're going to talk about simple solutions to support our immune system and respiratory function. Especially as spring is here, we may need some additional support when it comes to enjoying, the outdoors. And we try to keep this super short. But first, we're going to go over some of our solutions that we use with our children proactively. But then also, if they're under the weather or their body gives us any tiny little clues that it needs additional support. So what do we have here?
Stronger, one of the kids' oils.
Yes, and where would you apply the stronger?
You could put it on your feet.
Along the spine. A lot of times the kids can apply these on their own, but then the cool thing is they also enjoy a little oily massage. There's something special when it comes to physical touch and combining the oils and the power of them. Then we have our immune support roller that a lot of times we call it flute. Simply it has frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, and tea tree. And this is a simple daily protocol, so we can keep getting our bodies proactive support, but then right away when we see that little sign, like we don't get sick overnight, or just all suddenly. A lot of times we ignore the signs, and if we start paying a little bit more attention, and right away when you see the kids not acting normal, they have actually become really good at telling us before we even see anything, "Mommy, my throat doesn't feel good," or like, "My tummy needs additional support," and then we can get on it right away and use them consistently. Cool thing about oils is you don't have to wait for 4 to 6 hours. You can give support like every 30 minutes as needed. So then the rollers can be used proactively, but also when additional support is needed. Then we got a couple of different things here. Elina, walk us through.
We have the on-guard soft gels and the peedlets, on-guard peedlets.
Yes. So with our little ones that cannot swallow a capsule, we have used these beadlets. They're simple, tiny little things that has a quarter drop of the on-guard immune supporting oil. What do we do with this one? If
we put these in here.
Yeah, you could put 1 or 2 just on the top of the pouch, and even a younger child can just simply take them internally. And then once our kids can swallow a capsule, actually it was very exciting. Our 4-year-old learned to do the little trick that he tilts his head forward and can now swallow the soft gel. So our immune support protocols are just got upgrade with him, because now he can take the on-guard soft gels internally. And this has been a game changer. Like right away when the kids, if they have a sore throat or their body needs additional support, we utilize those tools with them. Then what do we have here, Elina?
Cough drops.
Yeah, we got Breathe and On Guard. The On Guard is a little bit spicier, so it's really, really good if your throat needs additional support, or maybe you have a little bit of cough. These Breathe ones, they are respiratory drops, so especially for spring season, really, really good. Soothes and cools nasal airways. But even our 2-year-old, she loves these, and we kind of have to hide them, because otherwise she would just keep going and opening one. The kids sometimes tend to pretend that they have a cough, so they would get one just simply because they enjoy them, especially the younger ones. Yes, but then those are solutions that we always keep in our purse and want to have at our home. Then let's move to the spring season. So when we were dealing with pollen and just the seasonal threats, if your body needs additional support, I highly recommend reaching for natural solutions first and seeing how your body responds, because I personally used to be in this cycle for years, since an elementary age girl all the way till high school, college, and competing still in college. I had to use some other solutions, and right now these have been wonderful. I don't need anything else anymore. So we got dry yeast capsules, so similar to the On Guard. Sometimes we combine these depending on what our body needs, but the dry yeast capsules, they have lavender, lemon, and peppermint. Lavender is simple, natural antihistamine. so it will calm our body. Lemon breaks the mucus, and then peppermint is the one that helps us to breathe and opens our airways. And you can take 1 to 2 as needed. And this is also not only for springtime, but if your body needs any type of respiratory support throughout the year, we keep these ready to go. But I'm gonna show you a really cool tip, because sometimes, especially if I mow the lawn or we spend a lot of times outside, my body might be in a situation that, I come in and it needs support right away. So this is a really cool trick. I take the oils. I only use doTERRA's because I can trust the quality. Don't take anything from the grocery store. But I put 1 drop of each oil in a small amount of water. So there is just a little bit of water here. I gargle it and swallow it. And that is so quick and effective. You can do this multiple times a day as needed. And for me, it has been actually more effective than some of the other solutions that I used to reach for. Then if Elina said that she had used the On Guard beadlets, then we have
the peppermint beadlet.
The peppermint beadlets. And what do we know about peppermint's resume? We know that it opens up our airways, but we also know that it's very soothing and calming for our tummy and if we have any type of digestive discomfort. So the cool thing is, if you have these, you can actually, I keep them always in my purse, but I shared the trick in a couple of days ago that I had used these with my son. We didn't have a pouch, we didn't have anything, so I put a little bit of granola bar and put the beadlet, that it's 1/4 drop of the oil, inside the little granola bar, and he took the granola bar piece with water and took a couple of them, and it calmed his cough. And then the same thing if you feel like your respiratory system needs support, if you got any tummy stuff, these are really, really powerful. Tiny, but they work. Then we got, Elina was asking, Mommy, why do we have Tamer here? Can you tell me, what do you use Tamer oil typically?
For your tummy.
For your tummy, but what I just mentioned is oils, they don't come with side effects, they come with side benefits. And the cool thing is they're so versatile with their resume. So this one has Japanese peppermint and it has spearmint. And what do we know about those oils? We know that even though they soothe digestive discomfort, they're really good for respiratory function. So I wanted to share this tip because if you got Tamer and you need any respiratory stuff, you can use it on your chest, for example, and it's going to help you to breathe better. Or you can put it a little bit in your hands and just enjoy the aroma. It's also not natural cooling. So if our body has an elevated temperature, or let's just say we are headed to summer and in Arkansas it gets really, really hot, you can swipe your neck with this one. It's natural cooling. And the same way if you got hormonal stuff going on, it feels a little warm. So, and then a few other options. So we talked about the lavender, lemon, and peppermint, either in a, baking it as a shot with water. You can put the same combination, the trio, in your diffuser. You can take the soft gels, but then we have also made a roll-on that has the same combination of oils and the same way as we would use the oil rollers for immune support, we can use this for respiratory function. So what I noticed is, like, when I started the transition, actually the last time that I had any synthetic options was when I was pregnant with or before I got pregnant with Elina. So she is 6.5, so it's probably 7 some years ago. And I needed to use it more often, and because my body there was a lot of imbalances going on. But right now I don't need to use it as often anymore. But this one, bottoms of your feet, along your spine, you can put it does have lemon, so when we are spending time outside, we have to remember to keep the citrus oils away from the sun. So a lot of times what I did was I put it on my inside of my wrist, because this part that typically doesn't get as much sun, so I could still sniff it. and open up my airways when I started feeling congested outside and, you know, was struggling with any of that. Then last two options. So we got lavender. I mentioned this is a natural antihistamine, so really cool thing. If you have any irritated eye, for example, you walk outside and you feel just a little bit of congestion here, you can use it directly on your sinuses. You can use it around your eye. And you can, yes, you can use it also around your ear, because lavender and tea tree, those are two really good oils, along with basil and some other options. But if you want to keep it simple, you can use it around your ear as well. Knock on wood, we have gone 8.5 years without any ear infections with our children. So, you know, this is a really cool solution to have at your fingertips if you have children that tend to, you know, get any ear discomfort as well. Because right away when they have signs of like runny nose or, you know, they're under the weather, start utilizing it around their ear, over their sinuses. And, you know, if you have any questions, I would love to walk you through some simple protocols and help you be prepared and empowered, because these are so simple that even a 6-year-old can reach for them with confidence. She has become such a natural solutions finder, provider in our home, takes care of mommy as needed, right? And then very last one, we got Breathe Respiratory Plant. So this is a special combination of oils to support our respiratory function. And especially during spring season, I would say if I don't know what oil to put in the diffuser during the night, Breathe goes there. What are some good oils to put with the Breathe?
Lavender, lemon, peppermint.
Yeah, you can do Breathe, lavender, lemon. You can do peppermint, lemon, and lavender. If you want some calming environment, or like almost create a spa, put serenity and balance with Breathe, and it's really, really good. Cool thing about Breathe is it also reduces snoring and it supports restful sleep. So what I like about the natural solutions is that a lot of times I have had moms literally calling me crying the next morning, because spring season could be hard. And, you know, when you go to bed and you're congested and you feel awful, you don't typically sleep well. And then in the morning, you are even more tired. Having the diffuser and having these oils while you're resting, your body is actually, you're inhaling, you're breathing in some natural compounds that are making your body get to the better situation. You're gonna feel that your airways are open in the morning, and the cool thing is you're getting better rest, and then you're gonna have more energy as well. So it has been a game changer, just not only our family, but so many hundreds, thousands of others. And so anyway, Elina, any questions? If you need to pick one, what would be your favorite?
Lavender.
We call it Swiss Army knife, simply because it is so versatile, has so many different uses. And we, as a family, I think we would have probably, you know, 20 plus some stories how it has saved us in some uncomfortable, difficult situations. So anyway, but anything you wanted to add? No. If you got any questions, just reach out to us. We would love to help you get these solutions in your home, and you get access to 25% off right away. And then you get access to all of our support, help, and continuous educational resources. So you are not going to be alone, but you are going to be empowered and prepared to tackle a lot of things that maybe in the past you always had to leave your house, and you know, it can be stressful and frustrating and make life so difficult. So these solutions will make the daily life much better.
Bye.
Bye.